Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Clone Wars, you guys. I am so thoroughly enjoying this arc. Like with many arcs, I always say, like, would have been fine as, like, a one-shot, and the more you go on in the actual, like, arc that they created and drew out and everything, it just gets even better and better. So, I'm really curious to see what's going to happen next, and I will get into a little bit of my final thoughts on the previous episode that I watched, but first I just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending out those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys. The last one was really interesting because I kind of felt like with our Colonel guy, we sort of had a little bit of, like, a life lesson for him in the first episode of this arc, where he was kind of learning, like, okay, well, maybe I'm not, like, the most experienced, and maybe I should be kind of, like, listening to the people who are, like, technically under me, but, like, show a little bit of respect for them. And I was kind of surprised when he started acting like sort of a jerk again in the last episode. But I think that they did a good job in kind of explaining that by some of it is just the literal, like, physical conditions of what we're dealing with. And some of it is also just, like, kind of recognizing that there are different kinds of skills and different kinds of trainings that are going to come in handy depending on your situation, you know? Like, droid programming can come in handy, military training can come in handy, and the kind of skill, the kind of, ability that you develop from, like, a natural instinctive kind of, like, being a native of the planet, like the birds that ended up leading us to safety, like, they're all important. They all have their role, and you can rely on all of them and still, you know, like, acknowledge that each one individually is important. So it was kind of an interesting way to kind of put the general in, like, the role of a jerk again, but without him really being a jerk, because he was really losing it there for a little bit. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. When we first arrived on this kind of, like, desert planet or whatever it's supposed to be, I got really worried that, okay, like, what are the life forms that we're going to encounter here? Will they be friendly? Will they be hostile? Will they be helpful in any way? Like, what's happening? And, we sort of took the majority of last episode to just kind of, like, wander in the desert, and now we're finally, like, at civilization. So now I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, are we going to come back to that and be like, what are we dealing with here? Also, I want to point out that R2 absolutely should have been in charge the whole time. Like, he clearly led the mechs to safety in record time. And if you ask me, like, he should be the leader. But now we know that, like, our new droid friend seems to be in charge, and I hope he will responsibly use his position of power and not, like, just push around the other droids and call them mechs and stuff. But you guys, there's one way to find out, and that is to jump right into the next episode of Clone Wars. Let's go.
I have never been to Tatooine, but if this place reminds you of it, R2, remind me never to go there.
I was just gonna say, oh no. Getting a Tatooine vibe, and I'm a little worried now.
Don't be absurd, QT. These people aren't dangerous.
Oh, I'm sorry. That looked pretty dangerous to me.
Nothing short of death or dismemberment will stop Colonel Meader Gas.
Why would you say that?
Delivering that module.
Why would you say that, though? Oh, I hear a lot of coughing in here. And it's making me uneasy. Oh, no, that's not what you want to see.
I am Colonel Gascon of the Grand Army.
Don't. Just don't. Just order your
food. Business.
Order your food and don't draw attention to yourself. Why would you go in and announce yourself?
I don't have much time.
Why?
So you'll be so kind as to fix me your daily special and let my droid recharge. No droids.
Oh,
don't serve your type either.
What type are you referring to?
Shoot.
Conduit worms.
He just called him a worm.
You'll be begging for your life if you don't beat it.
That is so wrong on so many levels. Where are we? Oh, where are we gonna get food?
I would not push it, Colonel. That monstrosity might make a meal out of you.
I don't
Oh, look at the bugs, come here. That's ew. Oh, guys, no, I'm so not about the
I
bugs.
think I can help.
Are we? And what's our plan's gonna involve bugs and trash, you guys? Ick. This is not a very appetizing episode. I just feel like my skin is crawling.
That's no meal. That is garbage.
What is the difference?
He
It
don't-
is edible, is it not?
Well, it's edible for bugs. Oh, we're not gonna eat it, guys. No, oh, please cut away. I cannot handle that level of grossness of eating trash with bugs around. I cannot do it. Oh, great. So we've got battle droids up in here, too. This is horrible.
I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. Look, I could get you some food, but normally people come in the front door.
Is he...
It's no problem.
Is he a...
Do know that you're eating garbage, right?
Oh.
You're a clone.
I was gonna say!
What's a clone?
Seems Gregor. Okay, you have been touching garbage first of all. Second of all.
Working undercover?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen to me, soldier. Whatever
Oh,
your assignment is, it
I do not think that soldier believes you are a colonel. Colonel.
Very interesting. This clone doesn't appear to know
Excuse
that
me,
he
I gotta
was
go.
a
I
clone.
don't want to...
No, you can't have a race, Gregor.
Oh, no. I don't want to race.
Oh.
I just wanted to know...
Yikes.
What's a clone? Someone told me I was a clone today.
Oh, he does not know.
They're brave soldiers. Does that sound like you?
You know what? You didn't have to be a jerk about it.
Sure, Gregor. Forget about clones.
He doesn't remember that
Anything
he was
like that.
a clone.
You have good life here. A simple life. More than you had when Borkus found you.
I know, sir, and I appreciate everything.
Found him.
Believe
He
me.
must have lost his
But
memory.
I-
Oh boy, guys, as if this couldn't get any more interesting. We have a clone who has seemingly forgotten that he is a clone, now working in a diner.
until our clone gets off work. Then enlist his help, whether he wants to or not.
First of all, I think his cooperation is going to be key. Second of all, it's going to be very interesting for this colonel when he finds out this clone has no idea what a clone is or where he came from or anything. We're peeking in. We're taking a peek. Oh, guys, with the bugs, though. Are there not, like, bug bombs on this planet? Do they not have, like, exterminators on this planet? Oh, dear.
Captain Rex.
What?
Now he might remember.
I don't understand.
It's like this seems familiar.
Me?
No, that's Captain Rex. He's a clone in the Republic Army, just like you, Gregor.
Can't believe it.
So, okay, so he's aware,
Okay,
the
so
colonel's
that's-
aware that he doesn't remember.
So, you're telling me that there are more of these clones?
I feel like this alone could have been like its own story.
Trained to fight and die, if necessary, in our war against the Separatists. They're not dishwashers living in some vermin-infested hovel.
Look,
And the bug
I'll
is
look
as big
into
as your
this
foot,
place.
though.
Mr. Borkus says my salary doesn't even cover the rent, so he pays the difference for me.
Don't you get it, Gregor?
He is using
You're
you.
his
Mr. Borkus says I have amnesia.
Got
Every
it.
clone has an identifying code on their wrist. Your military records will be in the database. Scan them, R2.
Yeah, I don't know if the diner guy would have gone as far as to try and take that out. Yeah, no, he didn't.
Impressive. You were a captain and part of an elite squad.
Really?
Clone Commando.
No kidding.
File says you were reported missing in action during the Battle of Sarish.
Oh.
Sarish.
He's starting to remember.
Yes.
He's coming back.
Yes, I remember now.
Coming back.
So many soldiers were dying.
Do you remember how you escaped?
Bodies. Bodies everywhere.
Oh, no wonder. I wonder
I
if
had
he
to
like
get
blocked it out.
Well, soldier, there's nothing you can do about that battle now. But you can help us. Our mission depends on it.
Boy, it's very lucky that we happened to run into
Colonel, Gregor said to
Secret
give him 5
clone.
minutes. What if he does not accept your offer to join us?
Then I'll go back in there and personally knock some sense into him.
That won't be necessary.
oh,
I figured at least looking like a soldier might bring back some more memories.
there you
To
go.
recover my equipment anyway. I
Nice.
overheard you guys talking. I think I know where my armor is. Let's go check out the diner.
Okay. Oh, I feel like this, oh no. He's like, what are you doing with my employee? If you can even call it that, because he's clearly like exploiting him in a big way.
Looking for this?
Oh, you.
You're dishwasher now.
Oh, I don't think so.
Me for saving you from your crash. Your life is mine, Gregor.
You know, it does not work that way.
You turned me into a slave.
Yep.
I've worked in this dump taking orders from you.
This guy better watch out, because this is a highly trained.
You want your freedom, Gregor? Take your gun from me.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
See?
Does he not remember how to fight? Oh. You're going to push him to the point where he... Oh, they're not going to... Oh, go, cutie, go! Go, cutie, go!
You will never get off Abathar. You and your little Republic friend.
Oh, please.
Your Jedi cruiser blows up.
What are you talking?
Huh?
Why do you think the Separatists bother coming here? They are mining our Rhydonium to load on the shuttle and destroy your ride home.
They're...
You will
Really?
You will all be stuck here, begging Borg.
Did you just accidentally help us, you big jerk? Let's go, Gregor. Oh, that is such a sweet looking outfit.
There. You all head straight to the shuttle. I'll take care of those clankers.
Sounds like a good plan.
Sounds like you're
You
starting to
soldiers
get your
ready to
memory
get
back.
dangerous?
Oh, they were born dangerous. Come on, have you met these droids? That, I gotta say, I'm loving this, like, gray spotted camo with gold. I'm really loving it. It's kind of like camo, a little bit. It looks a little camo-ish. This is pretty impressive. This is, like, just one clone.
It's all under control.
Oh, no, not the roly ones. I do not like the roly ones whatsoever.
On to us.
Oh, poop. Oh, dang it. Be careful. No!
Save yourself.
Okay.
It's like, don't have to tell me twice.
VZ and the Colonel are still out there.
He's going in. Oh, please don't die, Gregor. I'm so worried for Gregor. I'm worried Gregor's gonna be like, sacrifice himself to save them. Be like, it's okay. At least I remembered at the last second who I was.
You're right. I'll never make it back alive.
Oh, please. You're being rescued.
Now go.
He's such a drama queen. I can't with him.
We can swing back around and pick you up.
Yeah.
Worry about me.
No.
And you remember who I am.
Dang it.
Oh, I promise. Now go.
I knew it. I knew it. Please don't. Oh, well, at least he's all right.
Where is Gregor? Where is Gregor?
He's
He's
staying
doing what a
behind.
soldier does. Sacrificing himself.
Oh, he is sacrificing himself. Oh, no. He's good, guys. He is one clone against this, just countless. Oh, no, Gregor. I knew this was going to happen.
We will take your heroic story back to the Republic, and we will watch for your return.
So he might make it back. He might make it back. He might. Please make it back one day. I would so love it if he made it back one day. All right, you guys, that was so good. I have to say, I think that the addition of, you know, meeting a clone who crashed and has amnesia and has forgotten everything about his clone life, that would have been an interesting story if they just did a whole arc around that by itself. But I love that we found a way to tie it into this, and I feel like in a way it really did kind of grow our crew a lot too. You know, we know that this colonel is somewhat, like, very much inexperienced when it comes to like a hands-on kind of battle, and I think that putting him in a position where he's seeing firsthand like what a frontline soldier is really all about, and like watching that person rediscover himself, I feel like maybe that kind of matured him as a leader. And I really liked getting to know Gregor. I'm just so sad he couldn't stay with us, and I hope he does find his way back one day. Now that it seems like he's getting a lot of his memories and kind of like instinctive capabilities back, I'm really hoping that he will turn up one day and that he didn't just get, because I'll tell you what, we know like when you have a whole battalion of clones up against the battle droids and all the different kinds of droids that they have, just the relentless number of like droids, and there's different names for the different battle droids, but just the seemingly countless amount of firepower that they have is overwhelming for like a bunch of clones. For one clone to watch him just out there as they're like coming in a swarm was really, really scary, and just really drove home how he is literally like one man against almost like the world at this point, but at least a whole bunch of other soldiers. Oh, that was really good, guys. That was a really big surprise twist that I was not expecting. I did not expect to meet a clone who had forgotten himself in this episode. Like, that is the last thing I thought we'd be encountering on this planet. And I don't know if maybe I was supposed to know the reference to the battle. I didn't recognize it, but point it out to me if it's something that I should know, because I love little like callbacks like that, but I'm also bad with names and nomenclature sometimes. So it could be that I just forgot, you know, what the name of the battle was or something like that. But the armor did look new to me, and I gotta say I was digging the armor. It had a really, really cool look. Wow, guys, that was just a big episode in a lot of ways. It was big for we got like a submission, and it was big for our crew, and I think kind of like contributing to the battle experience of our colonel. And it was also just really interesting to like randomly meet a clone on this really not very nice, hospitable planet, who had just kind of washed up there and forgotten who he was. So, all right. I don't know how many episodes this arc is, but I can't wait to see where it's going and how we're going to resolve it. And I have a feeling like our colonel in particular, and perhaps our one talking droid friend too, are going to be a little bit different than they were when they started out this mission by the end of it. So really, really fun episode. Good episode. And I like how it's mostly kind of like a fun, lighthearted arc with all this like silly goofiness, but we really brought up the drama in this one. So, yeah, very, very big twist for me. I did not see that coming, but I really enjoyed it. I think it was super well done, and I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. So as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.